certainly been hit in the skull one too many times to remember I don't take them. No fucking way, he says. But when I rest my hand on the horn, he tenses. I'm the baby of the family, but having grown up with Cale, Bryce, and 2 other older brothers, I know how to play dirty. Yes fucking way. Is she kidding? Bryce asks Cale, and Cale lifts an eyebrow. Does she look like she's kidding? Bryce sneers at our brother before gluing his eyes back to my weaponized hand and asking me, "Why do you even want to come?" Because I do. Impatient as always, he throws his aggression back at Cale. Why does she want to come? Because she does, Cale echoes. And Bryce bristles when he realizes we're doing the twin thing. I could argue that the sky is neon pink right now, and Cale would have my back. You're seriously going to make me take you? Bryce complains. You're fucking freshmen. It's embarrassing. Cale mutters something about us technically being sophomores now, but it's lost under the snark in my voice. Like we'd want to hang out with you anyway. In my frustration, I accidentally push too hard on the horn, and an impossibly short, impossibly loud beep silences the crickets around us. All 3 of us are frozen in place, with wide obsidian eyes, and hearts that are racing so fast I'm surprised Bryce doesn't piss his pants. Silence stretches in the space between our getaway car and our 6-bedroom house, and when no lights come on, a collective sigh of relief fills the air. Sorry, I offer, and Bryce laughs as he rakes his hand nervously over his short-cropped hair. You're a pain in my fucking ass, kid. He offers me a hand and yanks me out of the car. Get in the back. And don't blame me if Mom and Dad ground you till you're 40. The ride to Adam's place takes forever, and no time at all. When my brother parks in a long line of cars on the street, shuts the ignition off, and turns to me, I'm pretty damn sure this is the dumbest idea I've ever had. I've lost count of how many telephone poles and streetlights have separated me from home. Okay, listen, Bryce orders with his eyes flitting between Cale and me. If the cops break this thing up, I'll meet you at the big oak by the lake, okay? Wait, what? Cale says. Like it just occurred to him that we'd be at a party with underage drinking and a record-breaking number of noise ordinance violations. Okay, I agree for both of us. And Bryce studies my twin for a moment longer before letting out a resigned breath and climbing out of the car. I climb out too, wait for Cale to appear at my side, and follow Bryce toward the sound of music threatening to crack the asphalt under our feet. The party is already in full swing, with kids swarming all over the huge yard like ants harvesting red Solo cups. Bryce walks right into the mayhem inside the front door, and when he disappears, Cale and I share a glance before making our way in after him. Inside Adam's foyer, my eyes travel up and up to a chandelier that casts harsh white light over what is most definitely a million freaking bodies crammed into the space. I maneuver my way through a sea of shoulders and elbows, through hallways and overstuffed rooms to get to the back patio door, the music in my ears growing louder and louder with every single step I take. By the time Cale and I emerge outside, it's beating on my eardrums, pulsing in my veins. A massive pool flooded with half-naked high schoolers stands between me and where Adam Everest is belting lyrics into his microphone. Joel Gibbon plays the bass to Adam's left. The new guy, Cody something, plays rhythm guitar next to Joel. Mike Madden beats on the drums at the back. But all of them are just blurred shapes in my peripheral vision. Shawn Scarlett stands to Adam's right, his talented fingers shredding lead guitar, his messy black hair wild over deep green eyes locked on the vibrating strings. Heat dances up the back of my neck, and Cale mutters, "He's not even the hottest one." I ignore him and command my feet to move, carrying me around the pool to where a huge crowd is gathered to watch the band. In my combat boots, torn-up jeans, and loose tank top, I'm severely overdressed, standing behind bikini-clad cheerleaders who wouldn't know the difference between a Fender and a Gibson even if I smashed both over their bleach-stained heads. The song ends with me standing on my tippy toes trying to see over bouncing hair, and I turn to Cale with a huff when the band thanks the crowd and